So this woman here, she's about to spend the rest of her life behind bars. So she goes by the name Betty. Betty was married to Dan. They have been together for a couple of years and they had 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls. At first, their marriage looked normal from the outside, but behind doors, things were not good. Dan was a successful lawyer, but as time goes on, he began to distance himself from Betty. The both of them argued unlike before, and Betty felt ignored. Betty wanted the family to stay together, but probably Dan has lost feelings for her and he's no longer happy in the marriage. Few weeks later, Dan began to grow feelings for his young legal assistant who goes by the name Linda. So after the both of them fell in love with each other, Dan decided to walk up to his wife Betty and demanded for a divorce so he could be with his new girlfriend Linda. This was heartbreaking for Betty. Her world was falling apart. She couldn't bear the fact that her husband is leaving her for a younger lady. The divorce was very heartbreaking and painful. The both of them began to fight over money, the house, the custody of the children, and Betty felt betrayed. So on the 5th of November 1989, everything exploded. So early that morning, Betty drove down to Dan and Linda's home. Dan has already moved out to be with his new girlfriend Linda. So probably Betty tracked their new location and she drove down there. So when she got there, Dan and his new girlfriend were already in bed when she arrived. Betty had a shotgun with her, and what happened next will shock you. Betty pulled out a gun and shot Dan and Linda, and the both of them died instantly. So the police arrived soon after the shooting and arrested Betty. And during her trial in court, she did not even deny what she had done. She said she was pushed to her limit. After years of emotional pain, humiliation, and a bitter divorce. So in 1991, she went to court and pleaded guilty and was later sentenced to life imprisonment.